Core compression, half kneeling, single leg lifts. The half kneeling single leg lifts are a core compression exercise that targets the hip flexors and abdominals. This exercise can be used to increase hip strength and mobility for movements such as the front splits. To perform this exercise, you will need to have a couple of elevated surfaces that you can place the hands on. Start in a half kneeling position with one leg extended in front of the body and the hands resting on the elevated surfaces slightly forward of the hips. The movement begins by pulling the leg back into the hip socket. Imagine you're trying to suck the leg into the back of the hip capsule. Keeping the toes pointed and the quads contracted, push the hands down into the elevated surface to activate the abdominals and prevent the torso from leaning back and cheating the movement. Next, lift the leg as high as you can by contracting the hip flexors and abdominals. Continue to push down with the hands while keeping the hips and shoulders square. Lower the leg back to the floor before starting the next rep. The height of the leg lift is determined by the strength of the hip flexors and abdominals, as well as the posterior chain mobility. Stretching the hamstrings between sets is recommended. The leg lifts can be performed with isometric holds, with pulsing repetitions, or a combination of the two. Perform the required reps and isometric holds on one side before repeating on the other side.